What's up, ladies and gentlemen, this is Filco here, and I got a special replay for you today. Gonna be on match point between two Gosu players. I didn't see the replay, I just downloaded a big pack of replays. So that's Flash, obviously, and Mysticism, who can that be? So Effort is watching the game. Mysticism, oh man, who can it be? I have no fucking idea. So that's gonna be between Flash and Mysticism, and I'll check it out, later, who Mysticism can be. So we are on match point, let's reveal the match first, which is quite a small map, only 2-position map, here at the top left and at the bottom left and here at the top right. You would take your expand ear, your third ear, your fourth ear, and your fifth, somewhere around here. It's a small map, but quite a complicated and strategic one. For instance, the middle of the map is composed of 3 different levels. You got some spaces like that which are low ground, some like this one which are middle ground, and you got those huge platforms which are high grounds. So you can imagine how siege tank positioning or lurker positioning can be important on that game. Here is Flash positioning his first barrack at 11 supply. We're gonna see a 12 hatch from Mysticism, as well as a scouting. Oh man, is this gonna be a 2 hatch build before pool? No, okay. Is he just checking for proxies or something? I think he was checking for proxies. Okay, so Mysticism was is very careful at the start of that game, sending that probe to see if Flash decided to build any proxy barrack, and indeed, I think that would have been the spot where to place it. I think both of those players really know the map perfectly, since this is a very classic map a lot of professional players have played on. We have a early gas, as well as the spawning pool after this hatchery first year. In the meantime, I think we're gonna see an expand at 18 population for Flash now. He positions his first marine here in front of that expand. Here it is. So that was a 1 rack expand. Very classic. Both players are playing just perfectly classic right now. We may see some drone micro to prevent our STV from scouting. Okay. Here is a very quick layer at only 3 minutes. Here is the overload sent by Mysticism. Who can Mysticism be? I think when I downloaded the replay there was his real name. Can't be Yellow, can't be Effort, it can't be Jedong, I don't know. I don't think it's Jedong, so who can that be? I don't know. Let's call him Mysticism, and in the description below that video I will tell you who that guy was. So Mysticism is just confirming that it was a 1 rack expand, moving his overlord a little bit like that. Position it back over the high ground here to be safe from marines. No bunker yet from Flash, and that's gonna be a 2 hatch Muta build. Flash sees it perfectly with a good SCV control. Look at that, very nice SCV control by Flash. Keeping it alive as long as possible. So Flash is adding his academy first, as well as a second barrack, before his eBay, so that's a bit of a difference. Usually he goes for eBay first, into academy, into a second barrack. That's what I've seen that's what I've seen him do a lot. I think that's speedlings. Yeah, Mysticism has a speedling now. 26 SCVs against 21 for Mysticism. The Spire is almost ready. He's mining out of 2 bases. He's taking his third here at the top left corner. A third barrack for Flash. Still no eBay. Oh no, okay, here it is. Okay, like that. No, okay, so that was his perfectly classic build. His eBay is prepared. He's even researching his +1 weapon very early on. He's also trying to have 2 comsat as soon as possible. He's building a bunker, so Flash, I mean, he seems prepared for those Mutalisks, but they are already being prepared. So you must be quite careful in position a good number of turrets. Here there are 2 turrets in the main, I mean the expand. Still not turret in the main. Here is one. Okay, so the first Mutalisks are on the map, and as you know, Mysticism has to do a lot of damage since he went for a 2H Muta build. He really has to do a lot of damage because he already kind of committed himself to do that. I really like those turrets positioned by Flash. Mysticism sees those turrets and he will try and attack in the main, but Flash is really prepared for that. His team's always marine. And here is the micro show. This is showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out how both of those players micro. They really do as much damage as possible already. 1 marine dies. Good Muta control for Mysticism to stay out of range of those marines. Flash in the same time. Look at that perfect micro. Stealing his marines, regrouping them every time. The second marine dies, but a Mutalisk also has died. Actually, Mysticism has only 6 Mutas. Just be careful not to get those Mutas trapped by Flash's marines, but yeah, he only produced 6 Mutalisks. So his team is preparing a transition. I don't think he's committing like mad to that. And here it is, look at that macro from Flash, who's sending a good bioforce on his +1 timing at the middle of the map, but in the same time, Mysticism has some Zerglings to defend from that, and don't know if that's going to be enough, especially since Flash is reinforcing his main production. Mutalisk dies, and whoa, no Sunken. The Adrenaline isn't prepared. Mysticism could really well die to this counter push like that. For sure, that's 4th hatchery is gonna die. But actually, that very well choose to attack directly here. Already drones have died. Third one have died. Fourth one, so Flash has done a lot of damage. He has teamed 3 marines, and he will try to kill some drones here, so that's very nice. 2 drones dies. Very nicely to run by with only 3 marines, look at that. I think he killed something like 4 of those drones. So that's 30 drones now against 47. And Flash is preparing even extra additional turrets to be perfectly safe. He's adding even a 6 barrack. He's now getting the StarCraft. Also getting his +1 armor upgrade. Oh man. Flash. Seems that he knows exactly what he must do every single game. That was an amazing mind game by him to go for that. Run by. Okay, so now it's 48 SCVs against 40 drones. Mysticism has drawn quite a lot. He's also about to research... No, okay, he has his lurker upgrade and he's gonna prepare a lurker follow-up. In the meantime, Mysticism yet. I don't think he's been able to kill more than 2 SCVs all game long with those mutants, which have been prepared almost for nothing, except defending from that big push by Flash. Flash, who by the way already has first tank on the map. Those 8 Mutalisks, they have the +1 Carapace upgrade by the way. I think we're gonna have a Queen's Nest very quickly. Here it is. Also here is the +1 Carapace for ground units, which is prepared by Mysticism. Good mag control by the way. Look at all the dots on the maps. On the map, that's some overalls everywhere. Mysticism strategy now is to try to keep Flash in his bases, not to let him take the map control. So far he has done it quite well. He has a good number of lurkers positioned a bit everywhere on the map, and I think he'll try a deep push somewhere, but in the meantime, look at that. I mean, Flash, you can't let Flash get the macro he wants to get like that. I mean, otherwise he would be just preparing too much units and doing just too much damage, you know? You can't let him a good irradiation on all of those units, and oh, that split was quite late. I missed this on HP on all of those units. A good conclusion by Flash. A lot of Marines, so he succeeds to kill those 3 lurkers, but I think he has also lost a good number of Marines here. That was a nice position by Mysticism. He's actually catching Flash's supply now. Flash was adding a second starboard. Was, as always, a perfect macro. He's perfectly producing out of his 6 barracks without a break. We have a Defiler mount for Mysticism, but is Mysticism gonna be able to defend that very strong push? I don't know. Flash is researching his +2 armor upgrade. Mysticism stays at the middle of the map, trying to find nice attack by nice by Flash. Absolutely wonderful. Also, matrix in the tank and wall, killing almost all of Mysticism's troops. But at the same time, I have to say that maybe Mysticism was able to win sometimes for his fighters, but that was a very nice fight at the middle of the map like that. Nice supply, you get 150. Second attack is gonna always very nice. This is the end push by Flash, but I think he has macro. Yeah, this is Flash, man. He now has this +2 weapon upgrade, and he still has 34 SCVs, 12 units remaining on surveys. He's adding additional barracks also, so look at all the yellow dots on the map. A second very large push is coming from Flash, and that's gonna be wonderful to see. He always is producing more vessels from those 2 starports, so look at that, man. That army is looking very strong and very dangerous, especially in Flash's hands, you know. But first Defilers are on the map. Pure Bio is going to be very, very bad against the irradiation. Flash is moving directly towards bases outdoors. The second irradiation and a good Medics here. +2 now is ready for flash. System after display base here. Flash irradiating 2 of those defending lurkers here. 166 supply gets 134. He's gonna try an attack very soon, I guess, to try to look at that. Flash, I mean. Perfect macro, absolutely perfect macro. He's relying on pure bio. I think that's his strategy on match point. He could actually go out of that base, he doesn't know that. A lot of science vessels. A lot of science vessels. To really eradicate every single bit of the map. Science vessels start to irradiate their lead, that's amazing. By here, but the lurkers are very well prepared for that. Flash is scanning a bit everywhere. I think he'll try an attack from this angle here, directly to the south. 162 supply. Flash is dangerously reaching 200 supply, where it seems absolutely impossible. So I think didn't do anything wrong, or killing those lurkers before they go down. I think irradiating every single one of those lurkers, that's very nice. But a nice play on almost every single one of those vessels. Very nice by Mysticism. In the meantime, Flash is adding a base here at the bottom right corner. He has lost quite a few units, so I think he's fine. Especially since I don't see any ultras yet from Mysticism. Where is his no. Okay, so realigning on pure lurkers, defilers and zerglings. Once again, we have a raid on all of those vessels. So that's nice. These scourges are able to kill that. Flash is doing a very good job of eradicating every single one of those lurkers, defilers, before they can cast any of the other spells. Nice play here. That's +2/+3 Marines now. Flash is repairing the vessels with the big plague on them. And wow, nice micro by the base here. And the system is in a very, very bad situation now. Only 190 down. And as I told you, once Flash will reach that, invincible. Mysticism has a good network of Nike canals around the map. Nice Flash in the meantime is quite strong. Lurkers are doing massive damage now. Flash is training out of position. Flash has to go back somehow. He's not gonna be able to take that base down. I'm surprised we didn't see any drop yet by Flash or mech transition or anything like that. I think the damage has been done anyway. Mysticism had to invest a lot to defend that base here. Concerning the resource coin, you can see Flash has a bit of macro. Drone eraser, that's very nice. Very impressive. Every single one of those. Very soon see a GG from Mysticism. Who didn't build a single Ultra Disc yet. He's researching his carapace upgrade for I think it's gonna be too late. Flash in the meantime, still producing pure bio out of those 8 barracks. Taking probably a expand here, yes he is. Nice spot to take it. And then to lift it. Flash didn't do a single mistake all game long. APMs, absolutely amazing. Steal by Flash. Playing absolutely this base here is so that was Flash between Mysticism. I'll check who Mysticism really is. Thanks for watching. That game was absolutely amazing. Once again, Flash could show us that he is the best player who has ever played World War.